Good morning, everybody. We've got Alien Head, Johnny K, Alien Head, Johnny K, Lonnie in the chat right now. Nobody. Oh, yes, we do got John J. first over in the chat on TikTok. Glad to have all you guys in here right now. Appreciate all of you. And John J, man, hit that like button over there. Smash that screen for a little while to get some more people in over on the TikTok live. But let's go through the market and see what's happening so far today. We have AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen. AMC, where's it at? $5.30 at the moment, 3.62% higher. GameStop sitting at $22.90 at the moment, 2.23% higher on the day today. Shiba Inu Coin just above break even, sitting 0.21% higher, 1638 points per coin. Bitcoin sitting at $66,408 per coin, sitting steady all morning long between $66,540 and $66,320. The NASDAQ is actually doing very well, bouncing back nicely today. NASDAQ's showing a lot of volatility, a lot of very large candles over the last week or so. Today, gapping up nice at the open, but of course, just slightly trending higher throughout the morning so far. 2.51% gain on the NASDAQ, 17,578 points. Very large gain there. AMC sitting at 530, GameStop 22.92. You get Dogecoin 12.6 cents, Shiba Inu Coin 16.38, Ethereum $3,301 per coin, Bitcoin 66,409. The SPY 1.6% higher on the day today. QQQ 2.75% higher on the day. Mullinato, man. Mullinato just loses. Like, does this stock have... Can you trade puts? Alright, I don't see any puts on this stock. Alright, makes sense. Because, of course, everybody would just buy puts. MPW is sitting at 481. We're going to come back to this chart, though. Sundial sitting at 228, Netflix sitting at 630, MPW 482, Tesla sitting at $230, 3.75% gain in Tesla today. Nice gain. Amazon doing very well, 2.74% gain, and Apple doing well as well, 1.71% gain on the day today. Very good day for stock market, very good day for crypto market so far. And hopefully these gains continue on into the afternoon. We want gains. We want gains. We do want gains, man. User, why did Fly tank? Can't find any info anywhere. FLYE. Well, let's try to find it, user. Are you still in here? I don't see your name over on the list of people that are currently in here. But if you are in here, we will definitely try to look it up, man. And John J, I can tell you're not clicking the like button because it says I've only got one like on the stream, guys. Make sure to tap that screen. Morning! Checking in from the office. CD Wick. Glad to have you in here. All the way from the office. Let's see. FLYE. I don't think FLYE is a... I don't think that's a crypto. I don't think that's a crypto. Is it a stock? It is a stock. Let's see, man. Wow, it did get ripped too, didn't it? When did this happen? 23rd. Oh, come on, dude. I gotta log in to see the news? It's ridiculous. I don't know, man. Obviously some tragic news for FLYE. I don't know why it dropped like that either. Let's see. But that is a very strong decline. I don't know if they had... Doesn't even seem like it was their earnings report or anything, man. I don't know if it was dilution. I don't know if it was a sell-off or what. This is what I'm thinking. Sell everything at all-time lows, then buy back at the peak of the bull market. Deadpool will do it. Yes, he would. In retail, you know, as funny as that seems, John Jay, as funny as that seems, retail investors employ that strategy or deploy that strategy. What? Employ, deploy, whatever. Retail investors follow that strategy. And why? Because those are the emotions that drive retail investors. When people are very scared, they sell. And usually, fear is at a peak when prices are in a valley. And then, of course, they buy when they're very excited. And they're excited or greedy. They're excited or greedy when prices are at a peak. So people truly do buy at the top because they're excited, and then they sell at the bottom because they panic. They're unwilling to hold, man. They can't see beyond tomorrow. They want to make their gains, and they want to make their gains now instead of, waiting a month or 6 months or 2 years. They cannot wait, dude. So, yeah, as funny as it seems, John Jay, the retail investors, they tend to follow Deadpool's approach. They buy at the absolute peak and sell at the absolute bottom, man. It's very strange, but that is what they do. By the blood. Johnny K, man. And if you do, right, you go against, and I believe it, right? There's 7 people in here right now. And that's about the amount of people that would be willing to buy the dip or buy the blood or buy the red and then sell when they're making money. It's crazy to me that retail investors don't understand that, or they don't believe in it, or they don't want to deal with it. They can't push through. I don't know what the reasoning is, but Johnny K, man, I truly believe that you're one of them. 7 people, 9 people in here right now. That's about how many are going to be successful. The rest of the retail investors are going to say, oh, the market's manipulated. We bought in at the top again. All they do is buy in, they sell us to us high and then rip it out from under us. Yeah, dude, but, if you're not going to play by the rules, you're going to lose the game, man. Any news from Lucy on SHIB burns? Wasn't there a post a few weeks back about something coming on burns? Yes. CD Wit. A post a few weeks ago about burns was that Lucy was going to make sure Shiba cows, the company or whatever they are that's making those little action figures and hoodies and stuff like that, she's going to make sure they start burning Shiba Inu coin. Well, no burns there. No burns whatsoever there. But some articles being written about Lucy this morning, and I talk about it in the video from this morning. Lucy saying that the Shiba Eternity game. Jeremy, what's going on, man? See you over on TikTok. Very nice. Jeremy, click the screen, man. Give me a couple likes before you dip out. Get more people in here, man. Get more people in here. You need to click that like button. Lucy talking this morning, the Shiba Eternity card game. Now that's gonna burn a lot of Shiba Inu coin. How? Well, it works on Shibarium, and if a lot of people use the game, there's gonna be a lot of bone transactions. A lot of bone transactions to translate into a lot of burns. Now, what do we know about the ecosystem team and Shibarium? Anytime it begins to accumulate Shiba Inu coin to be burned, they hard fork it, lower the fees, so that you will see 0 burns, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't need any aloe because there won't be any burns. Jeremy's right on that one, man. Ecosystem team is not going to be burning any Shiba Inu coin. And even though they claim they will, and even though they claim everything that they're building is to burn Shiba Inu coin, we know that that's a lie, don't we? Yes, we do. To make it a crypto, you have to buy the red, buy the bear market, then sit and wait and sell. It isn't complicated, but it goes against investors' emotions, Lonnie. In the vast majority. It's funny. Prices are rising. You get 300, 400, 500 people in here. Prices are falling. You might have some people in here. Look at how many people are in here right now. Is prices are still high. right? Bitcoin is still very high. Bitcoin's doing well. But this is the 10 people, guys. You can't get any less than that. It's just going to be me and Johnny K hanging out, right? You can't get any less. This is like the bottom of the sentiment barrel. This is it. If there's only one dude left in here, it's game over, right? If it's only me talking to myself, it's game over. So this is the bottom of the barrel. Everybody giving up right before the major gains happen. This is it. This is the last guy turning and walking away before he reaches the diamonds. You're going to reach the diamonds if you can just make it. Thoughts on SUI and Celestia? Yeah, user, man. I really like Celestia. We can pull up that graph in a second here. I really like Celestia. Unfortunately, I didn't buy as soon as it came out. It had a very nice, basically 10x run, coming back down quite drastically from the all-time highs, but not one that I'm opposed to adding to my portfolio. SUI, I don't know too much about it, but I do constantly see it trending out on KuCoin. So I know it's a very popular token, but I don't know what price range it's trading in right now. Remember when SHIB was 0.000050201? Probably December of 2020, right? Not December of 2021. December of 2021, it probably would have been at 5,500 points per coin. 4 zeros and a 5. Not that many zeros and a 5. SHIB needs a miracle now before it plummets. Praying for something good, but not so much excitement. Yeah, there's not much excitement going on right now, John Jay. It's crazy. Hey Clay, ready for WienerDog AI launch this Sunday, Monday. I'm predicting a price of 8 before it drops. Yeah, Alien Head Intelligence. That might be a pretty reasonable price, man. Yes, I am ready for it. Let's see. Updated their website this morning. I saw that. Hold on. That gets updated again. Yeah, they updated it again. So you can still buy it for the launch price now. This was 00073. You can buy it. It's going to launch at 00075, so you can buy it at the launch price. You have 4 days, 19 hours left, over $9 million raised so far. So if you do still want to get in, you can't get into the 00073 price anymore, but you can get in at 00075 if you want to have it and, you know, immediately be able to sell if a price spikes up and so on. So please continue to use my link if you guys do want to grab some. But yeah, WienerDog AI is counting down now until the launch. 4 days, 19 hours. Yes, I am ready. Even though all the nonsense over the last week, I know the market wants to go up, and today up 15.06%. Frank, you're up 15% today? Are you really up 15% today? Frank, that's a phenomenal game, man. Let's see. The BR bull rally will start picking up come November, December, and reach its peak August, September of 2025. Thoughts? Look, man, your guess is as good as mine, but those time frames, they coincide with the previous rallies. So, yes. End of 2025 would essentially be the absolute peak of the market if it follows the 2013, 2017, and 2021 bull market peaks. It doesn't have to, but if it does, you're talking end of December, or end of 2025 as being the peak or the beginning of the bear market. So just keep that in mind, man. That things could turn around and begin to fall at the end of 2025. Brian says on the website for the meme games, it said refer and earn. I refer a person. How can I get my 5%? Does it still say that? I just went through the website this morning and I did not see refer to earn anywhere. don't... Brian, I don't see anywhere that it says that. So I don't know. I never saw it say a refer to earn on here. So I don't know if you're able to... On mine it says it. Where? Maybe your wallet is connected. Okay? If your wallet is connected, I'm not going to connect my wallet on here. Brian, is your wallet connected to the website? It might give you a referral code if your wallet is connected to the website. Mine is not showing that right now, and it might be because my wallet's not connected. That could be the difference there. John J says, did something really stupid or genius? Not sure which, but let's say when you hold 100 billion of any single token, just need a 2% gain to collect profits. Well, yeah, it's true, man. If you own a lot of any token, you don't need much of a gain to make a lot of money. Yo, Clay, if I don't write, I'm still here all the time. I'm working 14 hours a day. My gosh, dude. And 5 to 6 on crypto, and the rest is sleep. That doesn't leave much for sleep, man. But next year, I know I will retire. LFG. Yeah, dude, look. It is very possible, okay? There's 11 of you in here. I know I'm not going to hype you up too much and get you to make emotional decisions and stuff like that. David, you want to look at fish? No, but we can look at fish. We can look at fish, man. Let's see. I'll pull up fish in 2 seconds. It is going to be possible, okay, to reach retirement level money. I don't know how much that is for you. I don't think you need to be irresponsible and stupid and say you need $10 million to retire or anything. Clearly, you're not going to make $10 million throughout the course of your life. So I don't think that you need that all in one lump sum. Remember, there's a future value and a present value of money. If you're going to be working your entire life between $50,000 to $100,000 salary, you're talking between $2 million and $4 million total. Take the taxes out of that. Take the present value of that. All of it, man. You know what? Let me see. A $50,000 a year salary. Some of you guys might make more than that. Some of you guys might make less than that. All right. Calculator. Present value of future money. Future money, $2 million. $2 million is the future value of the money. Number of periods, 40 years. Okay, it's what you're going to make over your 40-year career. And we're going to be nice and just leave it at a 6% interest rate, saying that you're not going to risk your money. You're not going to go out there and double your money in the crypto space. You're getting a nice 6% interest rate on a money market account. Okay, let's see what that looks like. $194,000. Guys, you could decide, right? The $2 million that you're going to accumulate over your entire life is essentially worth $194,000 today. I'm not making these numbers up. That's how you determine what the future value is. And actually, it would probably be a little bit less, right? Because you're not going to be able to accumulate $2 million over your working career. That's all you're going to be paid over your working career. $194,000. So theoretically, right? And I know it's going to be a little different and it's a little difficult and so on because it's 6% at $194,000. You're really only walking away with $12,000 a year and so on. An interest that you could generate, and clearly you're not going to be living off $12,000 a year and all of that. There's a lot more that goes into it. But the $2 million that you're going to get paid over your entire working career is the equivalent of $194,000 today. I mean, when you really put it in perspective, you don't need a ton of money. And if you want to generate, the $50,000 at a 5% interest rate, guys, $1 million, you generate $50,000 forever. forever, never deducting from that. That is in perpetuity. So it's much better to have $1 million now than $2 million raised, working for $50,000 every year for the rest of your life. Let's see. Good morning to you, Nick F. Glad to have you in here, man. Discord member chat. Morning, bros. I do have my phone right here. Let's see. Man, that I missed the Nero train on Ethereum. Yeah, dude. There was a lot of nonsense that went on with that, dude. You could have got pretty messed up with Nero, though, because I don't know, a lot of these guys pumping Nero, they were in wrong voice chats and everything else, man. Discord member chat, let's see what Frank's got to say. Discord. Supporter chat. Woo-wee! Nice, Frank. Nice. Frank's up 25% today, man. Or 15% today. Smokes, dude. Yeah, that's a nice bounce back, Frank. It's a very nice bounce back. Hey, you watching the Fed meeting at 2:15 today? Nah, I don't know. If I am home, I may stream it. I don't know if I'll be home, though. I might go down to that auction again just to kind of pass the afternoon. Dude, that auction's a little weird, man. They're still adding cars this morning that are going to be going. And I know they got that Kia Forte, that 2022 Kia Forte down there. But it doesn't say that it's listed. I don't know if they're going to end up running it through today, next week, or when. But if they do end up running it through, I don't want to miss it. I want to see what it goes for. So, I don't know if I'll be home at 2 o'clock today. The auction starts at 1, and they go through, like, the boats and stuff like that. And then at 2:30, they start the cars. So, I might not even be home during the Fed meeting today. Love the content, Clay, bro. Remember, guys, for the most part, it's all numbers on a screen, and SHIB will do miracles. Massif. You are right, dude. It is all numbers on a screen. None of this stuff is even real. You're the one that makes it real. Let's see. Instead of promoting new coins, maybe we can gain more viewers by learning new AI coins session. Yeah, John Jay, man, what do you mean? Instead of talking about new coins, talking about AI coins? Thoughts on Luna Classic? Buried beans, dude. I haven't done any like deep dives into the Terra Luna Classic community in quite some time. Terra Luna Classic is still sitting around the levels that it was before, around 10,000 points per coin and so on. And I don't know where they're at with proposals, paychecks, and all of that. So Terra Luna Classic, to me, man, is going to be dependent on the community and essentially a lottery ticket play, not something any of the so-called developers are going to do. Those developers are basically hitting their $10,000 a month paycheck and taking it right out of the Terra Luna Classic community. A 6% MMA over the next 40 years. Sign me up. Yeah, okay. Well, if you had a money market account at 6% for the next 40 years, sure. I would sign up as well. But right now, you can get them for about 5.5%, JB. I don't know if anybody's going to hook you up for the next 40 years with it, but right now, you can get them for about 5.5%. I've 4x'd my total tokens on Doge 2014. Oh my god. Hey, you know what? You did pretty good on that, Joseph. You're doing pretty good with those 2014 rewards there. Dude, you can see a 75% reduction in the price. And you're still going to be okay because, of course, you got 4 times as many rewards now. Hey, spending the afternoon to the auction house. Old man, I'm telling you, dude, feels like I'm retired. Just go down there and watch. You don't even buy anything. You just have some fun watching. Let's see. The guy was killed today. Iran said, revenge. Is that going to hurt the market? Anytime you have, and I don't want to say all these words, right, because YouTube's very weird with their political crap. Anytime you have political unrest or political uncertainty, you should see a hit to the markets. Now, things can clearly lead to illogical movements, and it could be wrong. World War III could break out, and all of a sudden stock and crypto prices go to the moon. That doesn't make sense, right? And that can't happen because people don't make sense. But Yeah, typically when you've got political unrest or if you've got political uncertainty out there, you will see markets declining if people are acting logically. So yes, Giovanni, it very well could. Doesn't have to, but it very well could. David, man, thank you very much for the roses. Absolutely appreciate it. David did want to see fish though, right? Fish coin gag or fish coin market. Yeah, let's see that real quick. I got carried away with the present value of money there. Which one are we doing? Tunfish meme coin, Polycat Finance, Metafish, Fish coin. Which one is it that you want to see? Meme coin. All right, meme coin right here. I don't know why it says it's got a $0 market cap. This has been out. Okay, listen, this has been out for just a couple of months now. It's relatively new. It is essentially cut in half from where it was launched and from the all-time highs, sitting here at 7 zeros and a 9. It's down at 7 zeros and essentially 42, 7 zeros and 43. So cut in half, but it is at support. I don't know what these guys are doing. I don't know what they're building, any of that. But I do know that it come down here, hit about this 4 level before, bounced off his support. Come down here, slightly lower, bounced off. Coming down here, finding support in the exact same level again, 7 zeros and a 4. So this has proven as support since the beginning of May. So hopefully it does hold up. Because it's so new, it clearly might be still trying to find its level of support. But also, I don't know what the market cap is, but not bad in terms of volume, dude. Being able to do $1 million a day in volume is actually very strong. So $842,000 in volume over the last 24 hours. A lot of the more popular meme coins, the trending meme coins out on Dex Tools, they do about $1 million in volume. So yeah, dude, this fish meme coin here is not too bad. I wish I knew what the market cap was and all of that. I don't know why it's not showing. So I get a little bit better understanding of how big it is. But yeah, dude, being able to do $1 million a day in volume, being a token that I've never heard of, clearly people are trading it and clearly people know about it. 12 million. Okay, so about a $12 million market cap. That's not bad, dude. A $12 million market cap doing $1 million a day in volume. Is it listed on any centralized exchanges? All right, so it does have some centralized exchanges. You got BitGet, XT, CoinX, PollenX. Yeah, you get some centralized exchanges too, which is where all that volume's coming from. The only thing I like about it, without really knowing what they're doing, is that it is at support. So tested it, bounced, tested it, bounced, tested it, could be ready to bounce again. But dude, you come in here, this is what you see in the overall market. It's from June 5th, which is where this basically peaked out at. This is the last 6 to 8 weeks that we have witnessed nothing but declines in the overall crypto space. So, this decline here doesn't necessarily scare me either, because the overall market had done nothing for 6 straight weeks except go down, and this just followed the overall market back down. So, I mean, dude, it's not bad for a meme coin. Following the overall market, doing very well in volume, and $12 million market cap, dude, it's still got a ton of potential left in it. Turn on a classic comeback. I mean, I hope so, Masif. I hope so. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it all the way back up to billions of dollars in market cap, but I don't think that they will based on developers, but I do hope that they do, because I know there's a lot of people that bought in. Iran said, seeking revenge, I mean, won't affect the market. War seems to always affect the market, and it should, right? It should affect the market. Just discussions or rumors of wars, I don't know if it should necessarily have as large of an impact on the overall market as actual wars and action taking place. So if retaliation happens, sure. If threats of retaliation happen, dude, at this point, I mean, there's wars and rumors of wars happening every single day. If we panicked over every single threat, it would probably be a pretty dark time. So I don't know if just the if just seeking revenge statements necessarily will result in a decline. Morning, everybody. Sam619. What's going on, man? Hope everyone is having a good day so far. I hope you're having a great day as well. Ondo and Arrow. Well, you know what? Let's look them up. Ondo, that's constantly trending on KuCoin. I don't know too much about these guys, though. Number 61, pretty large token here, $1.3 billion market cap. Dude, I really like this graph. Really like this graph. David, thank you very much. I see some more roses there, so thank you very much for the roses. Ondo here, 95 cents. But this graph is beautiful. Ondo coming out at the beginning of 2024 and essentially doing nothing but hitting higher lows and higher highs. Very strong graph. I wish I knew. Somebody told me before, but I do completely forget what these guys have going on. What was the other one you wanted to see? Arrow. Is this Aerodrome? Is this the... Yeah, I think this is what you're talking about. I think this is that base, right? That exchange that's on base. I think that's what this is. All right, essentially 10xing on its launch and coming back down a little bit since April of 2024 here, hitting lower highs. Now, I don't know if that's because you're starting to see more exchanges on base or what. But if these guys, if Aerodrome Finance are able to differentiate themselves and have that first mover advantage and one of the larger exchanges, decentralized exchanges on the base network, they're going to grow over time. They're going to see some competition. Some of the market share is going to be taken away from them, but they're going to grow over time very similarly to, PancakeSwap with BNB and Uniswap, SushiSwap, all those guys. Retail investors pouring back in are going to increase usage on exchanges. Right now, decentralized and centralized exchange tokens should be at the lowest levels that you would see them. And that's because retail interest in crypto right now is at the lowest levels since 2016. So, you would expect with less usage on these centralized exchanges, these tokens that are built around exchanges or exchange tokens should be at the lowest levels that you would expect them to reach. Let's hope for peace. I'm sick of all the wars. Yeah, man, no kidding. It's not good for anybody. We'll be glad to the SEC versus Coinbase is thrown out. Double O negative. Yeah, me too, man. David, appreciate you being over in the TikTok live so long as well, man. I see you still hanging out over there. And absolutely appreciate it, man. Aerodrome Finance. Yeah, Sam619. Like all the exchanges, both decentralized and centralized, I think that right now is the worst that they should be performing. When crypto, you know what? Let me show you guys something too. I don't know if it's still going to pop up or not. This is very interesting. I know you guys have been scrolling through X and you've been seeing a lot of manipulation by Google and Meta and so on. If you Google crypto news this morning, I don't think it's going to show me. Yeah, see, it's not showing me right now. I had it open on another tab earlier. They must have already fixed it. When you Googled crypto news earlier this morning, as I was getting ready to do my videos, it didn't show you crypto news. It showed you crypto scams news. And I truly do believe that there's a little bit of manipulation going on with these tech companies to make the mainstream people, not just mainstream media, right, but make mainstream or retail investors think a certain way. And for example, I Googled crypto news this morning, and all I saw was crypto scams. And it specifically said crypto scams news. That's the first thing that it populated. Not just crypto news in general, but crypto scams. And with that being said, I think that they truly want you to believe that crypto is a scam. Crypto is for criminals. And you've got people running for president of the United States right now on the idea that crypto is for criminals. And if you hear somebody say that, and then that's the only news that you receive on that subject, you're going to start to think crypto is for criminals. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But it seems like they already updated it. If you just Google crypto news, good news is I do have it in a video. So, populated crypto scams instead of crypto news. But it seems like they already fixed it. Maybe they watched my videos. It might be. Let's see. Ondo. Oh, is that a crap? Is that the one that's like a silver or gold real world asset? Sam619. Is that what that one is? Or am I thinking of a different one right now? Because I remember somebody trying to explain it to me. I don't know if it's like silver and gold real world asset or what. Axnami and Michael, thank you guys very much for being over in TikTok right now. Appreciate you. Got any questions about the stock market? Got any questions about the crypto market? Please let me know. Anyone ever heard of the phone called Unplugged? It's completely private and full control of your data emissions. Eric Prince was talking about it on Sean Ryan Show. Never heard of it, man. Never heard of Unplugged. Crypto is financial freedom. Hard to control people if you can't control their money. You have to have money for anything. Yeah, double O negative, you're right. And now look, right? I saw a video on X this morning too. It's kind of supporting the idea that crypto is your freedom, just like you said, right? Some guy was traveling down the highway. I don't know why he got pulled over. But this guy had $100,000 cash in the trunk of his car. Now, he didn't seem in the video extreme. If I was traveling with legitimate $100,000 in cash and it was my money, I would not be accepting an officer laughing at me saying that that money is not my money. Now, they would, of course, want bank receipts and so on, and you probably should. If you're literally traveling with your life savings, unless your life savings has only ever been saved up in cash, it's going to be a little weird. And they are going to assume, because not that many people travel with that money, that it was gotten illegally. But, dude, if somebody, like those cops, all they did, they took his money, right? They took his money. And they did that simply based on the assumption that it was drug money. And crypto kind of stops that, right? They can't take your seed phrase. They can't do anything. They can't confiscate your money. It is on the blockchain. It is free from centralized control. And I'm not saying traveling around the highway with $100,000 cash in the trunk of your car is ever a good idea. But if it is your money, man, and they can just easily take it because they want to, that's insanity. So people will realize one day that decentralization, that blockchain technology is much, much better than what we have right now. And when they realize that, I think crypto will finally be embraced the way that it should. It's black and white. Ondo? Or are we talking about something else, Sammy? I'm going to ask something stupid. Do it, man. I see people saying GM. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's not good morning. What's GM? Get money? Dude, I always thought it was good morning, so. I always thought it was good morning. If it's not good morning, somebody tell me what it is, too. Because Johnny K, it's not a stupid question if it's not good morning. I don't know what context you're seeing it in, but. Is it good morning, get money? Or is it get money? Is it good morning? What is it, man? I thought it was good morning. Let's see. Stefan. We got Rick and Rowley over on TikTok as well. Steven, if you're still in here, man, thank you very much for being in the TikTok. I'm dual streaming right now on TikTok and on YouTube. So appreciate anybody over on TikTok that's willing to click that like button. Because, of course, the more likes, the more potential viewers. And the more potential viewers, the more potential likes. And the more potential likes, the more potential... You guys get this cycle, man. They draw you in. It's all about context. It is all about context, Caesar. So I guess... Give us some context on that, Johnny K. If somebody said, GM, have a wonderful day today, I'd say, good morning. Have a wonderful day today. But, yeah, I don't know. And punctuation, yes, it could be. Oh, no. Think of a lowercase turned 90 degrees... What? Oh no, think of a lowercase d turn 90 degrees to the right. No, I know. We already looked at it though. Right here. This one, right? Lowercase d, yeah, turn 90 degrees to the right. I knew what the symbol looked like. I just don't know what these guys do. Usher in a new era of financial inclusivity and market efficiency through certain institutional grade financial products and services. Okay. I still don't know what these guys do, man. I mean, DeFi protocol for real world assets, talking about gold and silver like I thought. Is that just what they do, or is it literally everything? Nobody knows what Ondo does. Let's see. You made a video about JagX 3 years ago, Clay, and now it's actually finally bottomed. Unreal. Jason, I remember making that video on JagX, Jaguar Health, right? 3 years ago. And, let's see where it's at, man. You know, there's a lot. You can read through the comments on that video, man. People were so mad. Smoking chicken fish. All right, Star. Let's look up SCF here in 2 seconds. I want to look up JagX first. Dude, people were mad at that video because I said any stock that goes down like JagX is not a good stock. Same way that I talk about Molinado not being a good stock, right? Just doing, look at this weekly chart here. Just ripping lower, $185,000 to $1 per share. It's actually, what is this? $443,000. Oh, no, sorry. Molinado, what is this? Molinado, you know, it's just $27 million a share a couple years ago. And now it's at $1 a share. Yeah, Molinado, real good company, right? No. JagX, though. I haven't looked at this one in a very long time. Would have made that video in 2021 telling people it's too risky. Oh gosh, dude. 2021, it ripped up in price. So I would have told people in 2021 But at the now a split adjusted price of $16,700, that it is not a good stock and way too risky. Any stock that does nothing but go down is not a stock that you want to buy and hold. You can try and trade it, but definitely don't buy and hold it. It's $16,000 to $1.22. And you know what? I don't even think it's bottomed, my man. I don't even think it's bottomed. I think that these guys, with companies like this, all they do is go in there, hype a few people up with little spikes like this, get everybody excited, and then dilute the crap out of all the new investors. Rinse and repeat the cycle. You'll probably see a nice gain here pretty soon. And then they're going to dilute the crap out of you, rinse and repeat the cycle. Similarly to Mullen Auto, let's see where this company was, man. $555,000 per share, down to $1.22. You would have had to have invested $500,000, and right now you would have $1. Think about that. You would have invested $500,000, and you would currently have $1. And I don't think it's over, man. I think maybe by the end of the year, you'd have 50 cents. Next year, this time, you'd have a penny. These companies are wild that do this stuff, man. Mullen Auto is even worse, but yeah, these companies are insane. That essentially just go out there and they're predators for new investors. They come in and just dilute them. How does everyone explain what crypto is to family and friends? I ask them if they want the long version or the short version, man. I ask them if they want the long version or the short version. I've got some... I got some dude, it kind of like the younger people kind of have a little bit of an understanding of it, but they can't understand why something that is intangible has value. And I tell them, just because your dollar is printed doesn't give the dollar value. The only reason your dollar has value is because people agree that $1 is worth $1, and people are willing to die to back that up in the United States military. So that's the only reason your dollar has value. That piece of paper isn't worth $1. It's certainly not worth $100. And kind of get them on the idea that the value of your current dollar is also intangible and not something that you can actually hold. And then say, well, you know what? All of the money that's in your bank right now, you can spend it by using your credit card. No different than spending your crypto using your wallet or using a crypto card. So then you get it like a little bit of a relation there to what they're already used to. And then I go down the route of decentralization. You say cryptocurrency is actually valuable, and perhaps more valuable than fiat currency because it is decentralized. If you think about the bank and the government right now, the bank and the governments, they control all of the decisions that happen with your money. If some idiot working at the bank decides to hit the backspace button, they could delete all of your money, and there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about it. You can show them some screenshots, and they're going to say, yeah, well, tough luck. Our banking system shows that you have no money in here. Nothing you can do about it. 100% centralized control of their databases. Same thing for the government. If the government comes out and says that you can't spend your money at these places, guess what? You're not going to be able to spend your money at those places, and you're not going to be able to hold over a certain amount of money if they say so. So it is 100% centralized. Decentralization comes in with proof of work. If one guy has his computer turned on, he is going to be able to validate the blockchain. It is a public ledger, something that no centralized authority can go in and ever manipulate. So, are you going to put your value and your trust in a centralized authority that holds all of the control and only backs its value up because they're willing to kill for it? Or are you going to put your trust in a decentralized authority that gains its value from the idea that nobody can ever manipulate it and nobody can ever destroy it? It's up to you. And dang, man, when you say it like that, I mean, if Have some in fiat, sure, because you need to comply. You need to buy your bread and milk. You need to go out there and have groceries. But at the same time, dude, when you put it like that and somebody can really say, no, I trust in fiat, that sounds like a better system to me. They're not listening. They're not listening. They understand. They're just not listening. My opinion, RFK or T-Mail allows to have financial freedom through crypto. I'm not so optimistic about the other candidates. Yeah, Joseph, I'm not optimistic about the other candidates as well. Now, I will say this, right? I do believe that certain parties are much more inclined to embracing cryptocurrency. I don't, however, think that any party or any ruling body ever wants their citizens to be truly free. Now, some, are much more inclined than others, sure, and we don't need to go down some political discussion or anything like that. I do believe that some are much more inclined to others than embracing free market, embracing capitalism, embracing things for prosperity. But at the end of the day, man, if you don't have a reliance on the governing body, what keeps them in power? And in an ideal world, right, there is no reliance. In an ideal world, a government is essentially just an organization to better prosper its people, right, and not control its people. Things could all be privatized. Sure, they could all be privatized, man. I don't know if that's a better system or not. It's a very long road to go down, a strong debate, and so on. But I do think that government does have its role. Its role is not to control, and its role is not to create reliance. Its role is to create prosperity and encourage individuals to want to contribute and encourage individuals to want to improve. And when you do that, everybody wins. But yeah, I think that there's a dark part of all the people in power that want to remain in power, not because of respect, but because of fear and because of reliance. And because of that, I don't truly know if they'll ever let everybody get to a point of financial freedom. That's why it's so tough. That's why Andrew Tate talks about breaking out of the matrix, right? I think my smoking fish dude left. I start going on these tangents and then I forget. But that's why it's so difficult, man. That's why it's so difficult for people to escape the matrix, like the guy says. And that's because you get into this pattern that they want you to be in. And it's not easy, man. It requires a lot of sacrifice, but it can be done. Thomas Powell making an announcement today. Let's take a look at it. He usually talks at 2:30. Is today the interest rate decision? Crypto news. Okay. Interest rate decision at 2. Press conference at 2:30. So consensus is for no rate cut today. It's going to stay at 5.5%. That's interesting, man. That might be one of the reasons cryptocurrency is sitting kind of stagnant today. People are just sitting there waiting on the FOMC press conference. But yeah, 2:30 today. Stop that. Unlock it. This one. Okay. Yeah, you get the press conference taking place at 2:30. Interest rate decision happening in 1 hour from now. ANET. Absolutely, alien head. Let's look at ANET. Arista Networks. All right, 1 minute chart looks pretty good. 9% gain on the day today. Golly bum, dude. Higher highs, higher lows being hit all year long. Very, very strong graph on the daily. Extremely strong graph on the weekly. Dude, look at this, man. 2016, $13 a share. Up to $376 per share. Arista Networks, man, it's not going to show me their profile. You got to log in to view anything on Webull these days. So I don't know what these guys are doing, but that is an absolute beautiful graph. No dividend, but who the heck cares, man? When you're doubling in price every single year, what does it matter if you pay a 3% dividend or not? That is, it's a very nice graph, man. Very nice graph. I hope they lower rates today, but I know it won't really drop till September. September will be the last one for this administration. Yeah, Giovanni, dude, consensus is that they do not cut interest rates today. If they do cut interest rates today, I would imagine you're going to see a nice spike to the upside because it's going to shock the market. A-N-E-T, that was A-N-E-T, 101 meditation, man. A-N-E-T, Arista Networks. Very beautiful graph over the last, 8 years there. Nothing but upside. Unfortunately, I don't know what they do. Somebody in the YouTube chat brought them up right here. That's why we're looking at them. Dual streaming over to TikTok and YouTube at the same time. Brett on base. Price prediction for the bull run. Todd, man. I don't know enough about the Brett community to really come up with an accurate price prediction. We can, however, compare it to some of the larger meme coins. You know, Pepe and such hitting roughly $6 billion valuations without a bull market. Shiba Inu Coin Dogecoin, $50 billion valuations with a bull market. So if you look at Brett, let's see where it's at right now. If you look at Brett, currently with $13.7 million in the liquidity pool and a $1.27 billion market cap, it is doing phenomenally, right? Higher high, higher high, higher high. And higher low, higher low, higher low being hit as well. So this is a beautiful graph, man. A lot of people making a lot of money with Brett here. And can it continue? Yes, absolutely. How high is always impossible to say. But, dude, let's just say that you were going to hit bull market peaks for SHIB and Doge. You're talking about nearly a 50x increase from the current levels. Certainly not going to be easy, but certainly not impossible either if this is like the meme coin winner of the next bull market. So that's kind of the way you got to think about it, man. If this is the one to win, SHIB and Doge set very nice levels in the previous bull market with about $50 billion market caps. This guy could do the same. Guys, it is, what is this new crypto called? Lot tag. I don't see it on CoinMarketCap, but what is the price on it? It's promoted a lot. I do not know what the price is on Block Tag. We tried to look that up the other day, didn't we? Yeah, these are all fake ones. I don't know where Block Tag is. We tried to look that up the other day, but I don't know where that one's coming from. But of course, we could try to pull it up in the next live stream. I highly doubt, especially if I do go to the auction, that there's going to be an afternoon live stream. But there will be videos. Please, man. You know, there's 13 of you guys. You guys are the 13 core members out there. I do ask that, you know, with everybody leaving the cryptocurrency space the way that they have, I do ask that you guys watch the videos, share the videos, all of that stuff beyond helps with the channel, with the views, all of it, man. So thank you guys very much for all of the support. Get your names in the chat right now. We'll do some shout-outs. We got Wayne Faust over in the TikTok live stream right now. Wayne, have a great day, man. Thank you very much for being in here. And we're going to do some shout-outs on YouTube, and then we'll be back later with videos and most likely no live stream. Joseph, see you later, man. Have a great afternoon. Dial-Up Survivor, bros. What's going on, Dial-Up? Thank you very much for being in here. Have a great afternoon. Sam619, see you later. negative, man. We got Caesar, Jeremiah, Giovanni, Johnny K. Have a great one. We got Giovanni, Alien Head, Caesar, Jeremiah, Todd, Lonnie, negative. We got Giovanni, SD, Caesar. Clay Core Bros right there, man. You already know about it, Caesar. All of you guys know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope each and every one of you have an awesome day.